If you're thinking about seeing Splitsville, you gotta stick around to the end of this video. Caroline and I saw Splitsville early, and we know a little detail that makes the last shot of this movie hit 10 times harder. We got the inside track from the duo who wrote it, Angelo Covino and Kyle Marvin, and their relationship in person is much more comfortable than what you see in the movie. After watching these guys in various states of undress, brawling and bickering and endangering goldfish, it was refreshing to see them out of character. It also made me way more comfortable posing in between them for this photo. In between them is the last place you want to be in this movie. But what was I gonna do? Put my wife in between them? In Splitsville, that's a worse idea. So let's talk about it. What it's about, should you see it, and as promised, a few Easter eggs that'll make your first viewing experience even better than ours, which was excellent. So what's it about? The movie opens with a sequence that sets the tone for everything that follows. We're introduced to Carrie and Ashley. They've been married for just over a year and are on a road trip to spend the weekend with Carrie's best friend Paul, his wife Julie, and their son Russ. These couples are intertwined in more ways than just friendship. Carrie is a coach at the private school Russ attends that Paul and Julie afford through Paul's success in real estate. That success also affords them this West Elm showroom they vacation in. On the drive, Ashley reveals that
I want to get divorced.
Please don't say that.
I'm unfaithful. I've been unfaithful.
Just one time? Two? Please don't make me count. Three?
Carrie takes that poorly. He literally runs the rest of the way to his friend's house. And when he gets there, we meet Paul and Julie. Ashley already gave him the heads up that she ended it, and they accept Carrie with open arms. Keyword open, because the drinks start flowing and Paul and Julie reveal their marriage is open. So now you have this freshly single guy washed out of an unhealthy but conventional relationship in a house with a couple with an unconventional yet seemingly healthy relationship. And things evolve from there. To say any more would do a disservice to a film that really showcases how wonderful a small budget comedy can be. This script is as rewarding as a season of Curb Your Enthusiasm. Everything has a purpose without it feeling like a burden to remember, and everything pays off. There are no small characters in this, and that's something the writers intended. At the Q&A, they said every character could support a full movie on their own, and I think they're right. Honestly, you could do this Rashomon style from different perspectives, and I think it'd be equally as funny. The style they chose here, I'm not very familiar with, but I'm very much looking forward to diving into. Covino said he was influenced by Commedia all'Italiana films. These are comedies Italy was putting out in the 60s and 70s. These are movies like Seduced and Abandoned, The Seduction of Mimi, The Pizza Triangle, and Divorce Italian style. That influence is most felt in the score. Covino insisted on motifs from composers David Wingo and Dabney Morris. You'll notice their music swells for certain emotional beats, and that's apparently a cornerstone of 70s Italian comedies. It really works here. The tone carries for the full runtime. But that's all I want to say. Now let's get to those fun facts. Number 1. These two write in chaos. Covino and Marvin use a tool called Writer Duet that allows them to edit the same script at the same time. Apparently this led to several phone calls where one of them would call the other and say, "Hey dude, quit deleting my lines." I'm happy they're still friends. Number 2, skip the needle drop. When they were editing the movie, they used a temp track for Carrie's run in the intro scene, and the track was Queen's Too Late. They decided against it because 1, licensing Queen is big money, and 2, Covino was super passionate about the score, the Italian influence. He didn't want a big needle drop to ruin the vibe from the start. Good choice. And here's the big one I was talking about. Number 3. All right, I'm gonna tell you something that will only make sense in the context of someone who has either seen the movie or is watching the movie in real time. In the last shot, there's a boat with 2 characters on it. One of them you're familiar with, and the other is a character you've seen before. You hear their name, pay attention, and think pants. That's all I can say. You'll get it when you see it. And I'm glad it's subtle. It's a beautiful way to try to connect all the themes of the movie, which at its core is a movie about relationships. Messy, complicated human relationships. How people just being together for long stretches of time creates this rich history of joy and pain. And it's the thoughts that you visit in the quiet hours when you're alone. How funny it is to be imperfect with others. Splitsville gets a wide release September 5th. Bring a date. We had a blast. We liked it so much, in fact, that this weekend we're going to check out Covino and Marvin's first movie, 2019's The Climb. Couldn't find that one streaming anywhere, but we've always got that public library. My copy will be ready tomorrow. Go to your library. Massive thanks to Neon, Kyle Marvin, Angelo Covino for a wonderful date night. And thank you for watching. Till next time.